Yeah. 西，哎呀，全部死光。
I'll find a use for you. Shorted my shield out again. Great. If I can get to the tower, I can override it.
不要开玩笑，不要开玩笑！我已经很久没有被这个游戏挂掉了。屁啦！
Low and quiet does it.
Shadow down.
Right on target. Won't waste this.
不浪费呢。哎，隐形中的敌人也可以引诱。气死！解锁什么技能？技能都练满了，解锁技能。
Trust in the blue. All will be well.
Don't forget.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
原来是妹
The young
控，
hunters will learn soon then.
是妹控，但是他们都已经好几岁了。
As long as they can accompany your absence.
都已经是
All the winters.
30几岁了，感觉依然是妹控。看起来不好喝哎。
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but... No, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
It cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was, or at least when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave and, eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be.
喂，
He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Banur.
要多久？
He met with us there, as
因
his
为我
custom
晚
at
上
High
晚
Winter.
上要去皮肤科啊，
But when we next returned,
我7点
the
要到
caves
啊。
had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen.
对啊，我刚
Holes
才
cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our
我
best
刚
trackers after him.
才开游戏，
And when we checked
要
back
去哪里
with
吃？
the Owl's watch, those who had
哦
vouched for，
现
him
在
were
吗？
gone, as though he never existed.
好
Some in the conclave began to doubt he was even
好
Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and
上
dangerous,
次看的那个
but also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps,
好
for
OK，
you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him
怎么那么
safely.
快？
Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Haraya. Thanks.
他刚讲什么？
Now that I'm...
Our talk, but you were silent. It was. His knowledge didn't take him.
What about you?
No, he was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen... He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice.
Yeah, that'd be silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our... And when we checked back with the Owl's watch, some in the conclave began to doubt he was even...
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's but also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Anyone else I would warn off.
I'll keep that in mind, Haraya. Thanks. What are we gonna find up there, Rhea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
It hasn't been easy for you, Rhea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back. Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
哦，有一个门。觉得他们动作都很有仪式性。这个嘛，这个嘛，这个嘛。 他怎么知道？
All that waits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill.
他怎么知道这样可以开门？
Proceed to the
很
nearest
小，
exit. I repeat,
不懂啊，没有道理啊！
See,
please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed
power
to
of
the
the old
nearest
ones.
exit.
他是在打旗语还是？不可能，他做那些动作跟开门有什么关系？超怪的。
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from a terrible danger.
A fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
什么东西啊？怎么？
Metal pillars, tall as Benure's cliffs. I still don't like it.
怎么看起来很像骇客任务那个母体？
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? And don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya. Machines. At least we have the drop on them. All right.
完了。是。
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
而这里的怪的防御好像比较低。
bear the weight.
If the chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
他刚是在噎我吗？说什么谨慎什么的，看，结果我直接开打。结果啦，没有草药可以让我捡一下。
That'll help. We can make our way upwards when you're done.
是在催我吗？好像在说等你玩完了，我们再上去。你不用急啊，等你在那边做一些不知道在干什么，挖草药、捡蘑菇，做完了，我们就可以去做重要的事情了。
Let's not freeze in place.
你觉得好像可以爬上去？不行。
Yes, this way.
This way.
Forget about traveling light.
There's an overlook above. It's not far.
雷谷山，这个地方是雷谷。
Not much farther now.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
什么选择？全部都干掉就好了，就完事了。选择没有什么选择。呵，
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Not all threats can be seen at first. Beware stalkers.
Stay down.
Where you go, Aloy.
Gonna need this.
这么多补给箱。你看到这个大块头不会起疑吗？
Bad day for one of us.
可以的吧？
The spirit grants me strength. You won't stop me.
为什么？你没有看到我？
It's time to prove ourselves.
尴尬，尴尬！
Why?
我要出门了。
I think there's frost between my teeth.
OK， 好，就停在这边。